Let's see here. You showed me this earlier this month. Superman was meant to be a 5-part epic series, movie, starting with Man of Steel, then BVS, Justice League, and Warner Brothers is just once again not
clueless as what to do.
Pretty much.
This is why they're losing to Marvel. I mean, look, and this is something that I told you. You know, they've had the rights to these characters for I don't know how long.
Yeah, 30 years.
Yeah, so I think even a little longer than that.
When they bought,
yeah. So the thing is, you know, you would think that they would have done 50 Justice, or at least 5 Justice League movies.
Especially after X-Men did so well.
Yeah, in the time that they've had them, and then it's like, oh, we're Superman and Batman. Then they didn't give any attention to the other characters, and so then when Joss Whedon worked his magic with Avengers, then all of a sudden
now we've got to, and it's like.
Yeah, they tried to, basically start building up their universe, which, Wonder Woman's been the only good one.
Well, like, I've liked them all, but someone, meme put it best, like, DC, if Marvel did what DC did, it would be Iron Man, Civil War, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers, and I said this on our podcast, on our vidcast with Hunter, there's no emotional attachment.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, I was upset that Steve Trevor died at the end of Wonder Woman because they did a good job with that, but at the end of Infinity War, you're like, no, don't, not him, not her, what the shit?
And it's so emotional, when Spider-Man goes.
Oh boy. Yeah.
And going back to what he said, if you died, that's on me. I don't want that on my conscience. And what happens in Infinity War? He dies.
Exactly. Let's see here. Marvel's is considering doing an Eternals movie. I know nothing about the Eternals.
Me either. I've heard of them, but
I know it's Jack Kirby. I know that John Romita Jr. did an amazing take on it, but I know nothing of the Eternals. But it's good. I knew nothing of the Guardians of the Galaxy really until I saw.
I read one comic and then I read the 2008 Dave Abnett series. Which was comprised of the current team. So.
Yeah. But so you know what? If Marvel's doing it,
yeah, they can do C-list characters, make them A-listers.
Pretty much, Spielberg is doing a DC film.
Let's see how that shakes out. I mean, because he might just say, "Oh, well, I can't direct it. We can get somebody else. I'll just do a producing role."
Yeah, but you know what? He did Ready Player One. So
that's true.
And he's doing It's set in World War II. That is Spielberg's bread and butter.
That's true.
So he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah."
They're playing the sandbox game.
Exactly. Now, as we have also reported, Star Trek is coming out with the 4th film, hopefully soon. There have been like 4 different scripts going around. One of them was Tarantino. However, I'm gonna say
let's be cautiously optimistic.
That's not gonna happen because after the whole Weinstein thing, and then the shit that's come out with him and Uma Thurman and Kill Bill.
Yeah, they said he's like an unsafe director.
Yeah. Now, we do have confirmation that Star Trek 4 will have its first female director, and that actually kind of shocked me, the fact that as progressive as Star Trek is,
they've never had a female
director.
Yeah, but you know what? Roddenberry wasn't around to okay that, because he would have done it.
He would have.
And I think he probably would have done it, but here's the thing. Roddenberry was also smart in picking his battles. I mean, who knows what went down in those meetings when he proposed a kiss between Uhura and Kirk.
True. A white man and a black woman?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Trust me, this doesn't work.
So the thing is, with a female director, I'm sure he would have had lengthy battles, especially on the movies where, the money is more at stake.
True. And then finally, going back to Spawn, Jamie Foxx has been offered the lead role.
I do like that. I mean,
Jamie Foxx has been wanting this role for a while, too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Michael Jai White purist. I mean, once again, I bring his name up, but because he played Spawn. He played a very good Spawn, but, he's going to take up a lot of the budget. Because this movie's supposed to be like, what, 20 million, 30 million? It's not supposed to be that much. So
but he wants this role, and if he wants it bad enough, he'll take
like a back-end deal. Yeah.
I'll bet you he'd do scale with a back-end deal.
He's got money.
Yeah, he doesn't need.
Shit, he's been in the entertainment industry since like '91. I remember him on In Living Color and Rock. Yeah.
I mean, he was in Baby Driver. I don't think Baby Driver had that huge of a budget.
No, that's true. I mean, filmed in Atlanta.
Yeah. If it's a good film, if it's a good script, he'll do it.
Yeah.
All right, so jumping onto TV. Arrow is losing two of its original stars, Paul Blackstone and Willa Holland.
Wow.
They said after season 6 they are done. They're bowing out gracefully. And honestly, I don't blame them. I haven't watched season 6 at all this year.
I have, but there was an article on IGN about how the series should have changed. You know, they got the big baddie and everything. It should be like the comic book where he's crusading for the little guy.
And they've done those. They do those episodes in season 5. But they're few and far
between.
True. I get it. Let's see what else we got. All CW shows have been picked up except for iZombie. iZombie is still up in the air.
Well, you know, it was a mid-season thing. You know.
True. Still,
Black Lightning has been awesome. Flash, you know.
Flash has been hit or miss for me.
Yeah, it has been kind of up and down. I mean, they fucking took Hartley Sawyer, man. He was, played a great. He was basically a combination of both Plastic Man and Ralph Dibny.
That's the same person. Oh, yeah. Plastic Man, that's right.
Yeah, an Elongated Man, because he had the attitude of Plastic Man.
He had the attitude of Plastic Man,
but the kind of the look of Elongated Man.
Well, he was Elongated Man, and they even called him that at one point.
Yeah. But I mean, the thing is, Ralph Dibny was like a stand-up guy. This rendition.
He went out a hero.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was talking to our friend James about this, and they just kind of screwed the character over.
Yeah, they did.
And they said that like he's not like don't expect him to come back. I'm like, you can't kill off Elongated Man. I'm sorry, you just can't.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, he could have had his own show.
Yeah, they really could have given him his own show. I mean, CW has enough shows.
Well, and also, I mean, they got the the DC app coming out, the streaming service.
The streaming service, which will have Young Justice, Titans, and Harley Quinn on it.
Now let's talk about Titans, dude, because we saw some pictures recently, and they're very underwhelming. Starfire, Beast Boy. I mean,
now,
would Beast Boy, he's got the green hair. Now it could have been to where, of course we saw them, like on a break or something like that, but he's not. He hasn't turned into anything, and probably CG. His face is probably going to be mocapped or something like that. Maybe I don't know.
The actress who plays Starfire was like, they caught us on a bad day. Like that's not really what we're playing. Don't worry, blah blah blah. Which, you know what? I get it. I'm not going to bash the show just on that because Robin looks badass, Hawk and Dove look badass. Mm-hmm. But there was also a really good article, and I can't think where it was on. But they're like, listen, DC, release fucking photos. Give us like actual photos so we're not judging your show on what some person took on their camera,
during a break.
Like you have to, if you're gonna start filming, you already gave us Robin, you gave us Hawk and Dove. Why can't you give us anyone else?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's just bad on their part.
And once again, the reason why they're behind Marvel.
It's true. Now we do have what else is getting renewed? Well, show that's still up in the air. Shield has been amazing this year, and it's it's still in the bubble, and they've titled the season finale The End. Just in case it is the series finale, they have it to where the show can just end.
Yeah, and I mean, I've liked, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It had a rough going, the first out of the gamut, the first season. Yeah,
the first season was rough because they didn't know what was going on. And then Marvel Studios divided TV and movies. So that's why they haven't actually really intersected at all.
And really scheduling too is an issue. And the thing is, with that, it just sucks. I mean, because it's been such a good show. I mean, I liked Agent Carter. Maybe if you put these on Netflix.
I want Carter on Netflix.
Yeah, I mean,
Agent Carter on Netflix would be amazing because we didn't get a good,
We didn't get a good bow out, and we only had 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I mean.
Maybe you can bring back Inhumans and not put a shitty showrunner in charge of it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Bring back Inhumans and just kind of scale it down a little bit. I mean, but I like Agent Carter. Bring back Agent Carter.
Yeah, Agent Carter needs to come back. That needs to come back.
Maybe Haley Atwell may show up in Captain Marvel.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
That would be.
That'd be amazing.
She'd be older. I mean, and
but we saw her older in Civil War, so we can do that. Lucifer has been so good, and while it has not been picked up for season 4 just yet, that and Gotham, which I'll get to in a second, are supposed to be shoe-ins because Lucifer has been really great. Tom Welling as Kane has been amazing.
And it's good to see him back.
Yeah.
Acting.
Yes.
And he's got the little silver fox thing going on.
Yeah,
almost.
no, he's... Dude is still jacked.
Yeah.
Dude is still jacked. Now, Gotham. Gotham has not been officially picked up yet, but they are expecting it to get picked up. Now, the guy who plays the Joker is...
Cameron Monaghan.
Thank you. Insanely good.
You mean insanely or sensationally? I guess sensationally insane.
Both. Now, if you haven't been watching it, so he plays like twin brothers, Jerome and Jeremiah Velasquez. The great thing about what they did was the initial Jerome Velasquez was a New 52 Joker. He had the scarring, he had the cut smile, and he was over the top insane. And it was great. Jeremiah, on the other hand, is like that 1980s, 1990s Joker where he is brilliant and insane. So, he's got the white face, let's see about the green hair, and he kind of has red lips, but he's criminally brilliant, insane, and it's been fantastic. Now, the reason I bring that up is that when they come back for season 5, they're going to jump ahead. Which, by the way, I will say this now, I called this...
David Mazouz is going to be Batman by that?
I don't know, but they might have to recast him because, here's the thing, I said that, and I once again told a buddy of mine, that the only way Gotham can work is that after about 5, and I call it 5 years, 5 seasons, they have to jump ahead a bit because after 5 years, god damn it, I want to see Batman.
That's true, and people are going to get antsy. And I mean, the thing is, Smallville kind of held that off for as long as they could.
Yeah, but you still had the blur. So
that's true.
Now, and we have seen Batman in the shadows, like when Bruce Wayne was having like
because you can interject a lot of year 1 into it.
Exactly. So we've seen that he doesn't have the cape yet or the ears, but he's got like the cowl and the black, and they gave him a Batmobile, which was awesome.
Kind of like in what do you call it? Batman Begins. Remember, he's trying to tell Commissioner Gordon, and then he didn't have the cape. He just had the mask and everything.
Exactly.
Nearly falls on his ass.
And we have a Batmobile.
Okay.
It's the 2018 Ford Mustang.
Mm.
So matte black, bulletproof, and because the Mustang, because it's Ford, he's driving around with Catwoman, and she's like, "Can this thing be any louder? Because it's a Mustang. You have that nice, engine."
You know what? Some ideas for you, man.
It's got. I know, right? I can. It's got the engine quieter.
Okay.
So dumb. Now, on top of that, the villains have been insane on Batman on Gotham. I love it. The chemistry between Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle makes the show.
Awesome,
yeah, they're great. The villains are great. I love Penguin and I love Riddler. So they've really made all the villains really likable. I'm just curious to see how they'll do with the whole aging thing. So we'll see. What else? What other show? Are we missing any other shows?
Krypton on Sci-Fi.
I am waiting for the full season to come out.
Yeah, I've been watching week by week, and it's great, man. I mean, Cameron Cuff plays a very good Segel, and we got Brainiac. Brainiac is terrifying.
Is he?
I mean,
he looks terrifying.
He looks like like if you've ever seen any iteration of Brainiac where he's just like that computer system that's devouring all this knowledge.
Is it kind of like the Jeff Johns?
Yeah, Superman Birthright.
Yeah.
Okay. He's that
awesome
character. He's not the one in the little speedo shorts and everything that's on the Justice League. No, he's not that one.
Okay.
No, nor is he in the metallic body. Although that would be awesome.
That would be awesome
from our superpowers youth.
Yes. Yes. Now, so I need to get caught up on Krypton. I am just an episode behind on Supergirl. Supergirl has been really good. We've gotten the Legends. No, the Legion of Superheroes. We've gotten Mono. We've got Jupiter Girl or the Saturn Girl, and
Saturn Girl,
and then Brainiac 5, and then
Brainiac 5 looked pretty awesome. Though.
He looked all right. I'll say this: he looked all right, but it was could have been a little better on the makeup. What else? What other? Flash's been hit or miss. Black Lightning has just been.
Legends of Tomorrow. Love the concept.
Oh man, the way it ended, so good, so good. Like this is what happens when you break out a demon. Other demons pop out. Oh, whoops, sorry. All right, what else we got? James Wan doing Swamp Thing.
Yeah. Now you can't get Dick Durock. He's dead. So, but and he played Hey, he played good Swamp Things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so, we're going to get Arcane, of course, and hopefully they'll inject some Alan Moore into the... make him kind of like a tortured monster, I guess.
I'll be down for that, and James Wan can do that. Okay, so, jumping from TV to comics. We got Action Comics 1000, which was beautiful. It was just an insanely good book.
I'll have to read it.
You have to read it. Justice League is no more. Priest dismantled them, but they are going. They dismantled the Justice League, but now it's becoming Justice League no more. And so what happens? Okay, so what you get at the end of Metal is, for those of you who know DC, the edge of the universe, you have the source wall, where all all knowledge is kept. At the end of Metal, it breaks. It gets destroyed. Now, what happens is the fact that everything that was on the other side of the source wall
has come through.
And Aquaman put it best: we are now a fishbowl being dumped into the ocean. So, because of that, the Justice League breaks up, but then they reassemble 4 different teams to face the 4 ancient beings coming through. So, Darkseid is on...
and he's a younger Darkseid.
He's a younger Darkseid, because during the Justice League War, Darkseid War, he was a baby. But you've got, Lobo and Lex Luthor with Batman. You've got the demon Etrigan the Demon with Wonder Woman with Zatanna. Superman has his own team. Flash, Cyborg is on their own team with different people. Harley Quinn is with Superman. Or is she with Wonder Woman? I don't know. It was insane. It was insanely good. We have the wedding of Batman and Catwoman coming up. Scott Snyder has just been insane on that book. That's one way I could put it.
Power Rangers Shattered Grid. Oh boy.
How was that? Good?
You gotta read it. Major character dies, and we'll say which one. But Kyle Higgins has done a very, very good job on this series since issue number 1.
It's been always in your top 5.
Yeah, it always is, because it's always fucking consistent. It's always good. And what he set up was pretty cool. I mean, he's getting all these teams, like the Power Rangers in space and Power Rangers Time Force, because they can physically go back in time. If you ever watch the show, he's got the original team, and then he's got this Lord Draken. It's not Drakon. No.
Oh,
it's not Drakon. It's Draken. That's what Jason David Frank said. It's how it's pronounced. But yeah, I mean, is going back, and he's just taking people's powers and shit.
I'm sorry, Draken. Drakon sounds better.
Yeah, Drakon or Draken or whatever. But hey, this is
whatever.
Hey, straight from the horse's mouth. This is how this is pronounced. But yeah, it's been fucking awesome, dude. And there's more and it's not over yet, and there's more to come.
Let's see. With Action Comics, we do get Superman in the red trunks. Brian Michael Bendis is writing Superman, and
he is gone from Marvel.
He is now
on the side of DC. They got 2 heavy hitters there: Jeff Johns and Brian Michael Bendis.
Yeah. Now Oliver Copiel went to DC as well. Oh, okay. He jumped Marvel to DC. Now, I did read the DC Nation came out, and I read the first few pages of Superman, or the new Bendis Superman, and Lois Lane is missing. And Superman has to find her, which I think is really cool. Mark Millar has said that he will never work for DC or Marvel again because he doesn't have to.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have to. Mark Millar has Millar Universe, and he's got that nice deal with Netflix, so he doesn't have to.
Yeah, I mean, he's well, and also in a nicer, more professional way of saying that, he's fucking busy.
He's busy, yeah.
He's got his own stuff.
And you know what? I'll say this: he I think he's written what he needs to write at Marvel and DC.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four and Wolverine, fantastic. Now, we have a new Avengers series coming out. Jason Aaron and Ed McGuinness are on it. I read it. I love it. Ethan Sachs' Old Man Hawkeye has been really good. Mark Waid's Archie has been insanely... Mark Waid's just an insanely good writer. He's one of my top 5 of all time. His Captain America run So damn good.
And it made up for the stuff that they did to him in the 90s. And I mentioned that to him when I met him.
Yeah. And I don't want to see him go, but he is jumping on to... What book he's jumping on to?
Oh, shit.
I can't think of it right now.
But it's pretty much one that makes you excited that he's writing.
Yeah, exactly. Because Dan Slott is leaving Spider-Man after a decade and jumping onto Iron Man, which I can't wait to see. And Tahit Coates is jumping up from Black Panther onto Captain America. So, I am excited to see how that happens because I think it's like Tahit Coates and Lionel Francis Yu is doing Captain America.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lionel Francis Yu, he does like these dynamic pages.
I know. So, while DC got Bendis and Copiol, hell, Marvel has Aaron and Coates and Wade and Slott. So I'm good. I'm good.